Hey, buddies, it's the Ron and Fez Show, 420 866 Ron Zero Fez, 866 Ron Zero Fez. I'm Ron Bennington. There's Fez Watley. And the music brought to us by the party guy, Earl Douglas.
Party guy!
Hey, party guy.
Party guy!
Hey, everybody. How are you?
Earl Douglas tonight decides, first time ever, he's getting on stage at Eastside Dave's bachelor party, and party guy is doing shots.
Yeah!
Party guy, Earl Douglas.
I thought...
Party guy!
Party guy!
Party guy!
Party guy! Party your ass!
I thought it was a shot, and I'm starting to have second thoughts about
Hey,
this.
let me tell you something, party guy. We know you. There ain't no doing one with you.
Yeah, I do have a slightly excessive taste in things when I like
If
something.
he drinks booze the way he sucks down Tums, he'll have about
man.
14 in an hour.
Party guy.
I'll have a Tums and tonic, please.
You know what, binge drinker? The thing I like about you is your binge drinking. That's the thing about you. Now, if we decided what your shot's going to be, I am in such a great mood for a couple of reasons today. Number one, I saw Baby Girl. Number two, Eastside Dave's bachelor party tonight. Yeah. And party guy is popping back out.
Party guy!
You know, he's almost like Spider-Man, where during the week he's the meek, mild Earl Douglas. Then at night, here comes party guy.
No, but I don't know about the whole thing. I just want to have one shot. Just
That party guy! That party guy!
Bullshit. Bullshit. We know you, party guy.
Party guy, everybody says that,
Yeah.
and then they party.
Every weekend he says the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Party guy.
Gonna take it easy this week. Oh, yeah, party guy?
And I heard you open the show today with the Madden soundtrack, so I know you're ready to fucking rock. Anytime I hear any of that shit, it just sounds like Madden soundtrack to me. I can't think of anything else but going, you know what? I'm going to go back to all pro because this is fucking ridiculous to me.
It's the synthesizers mixed with the not really metal guitars, but trying to be there.
Yeah. Well, party guy knows his music. What are you going to be drinking tonight, party guy? What are the shots? Like you don't even give a shit, right? Whatever it is, it is.
yeah, I was, I might do a little Jaeger.
Yeah!
Nice.
Woo! Party guy.
Chilled party guy?
Do a one Jaeger shot, and I'll be good.
Yeah, you'll be good, all right.
Party guy loves his Jaeger. Can't get enough of it.
Here's Bull. Bull, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Ron. The shot has got to be a Flaming Dr. Pepper.
I don't know if I trust this guy with a flaming shot yet. Party guy is a spiller. I'm not going to lie to you. He really is a spiller.
Well, party guy, he's so no-nonsense when it comes to his partying.
Yeah.
He's not into the gimmick drinks at all. He just wants to hit it hard.
Sam, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Mr. B, DIC holder 368.
All right, brother.
Face!
Hey, congratulations, Eastside Day. How you doing, Fuzzy? Anyway, happy 420s, buddies. I just want to thank you for last year's show.
420, what are you smoking, my friend?
I'm smoking some decent commercial green right now. It's only running about 100, 120 an ounce. Anyway, I want to thank you guys.
Where are you buying this, 1978?
No, it's the cheap shit, unfortunately. Until I get out to California, I'm going to be smoking dirt, if you will. But
All right,
anyway,
enjoy your headache. Enjoy your headache, my friend. I'll talk to you later. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Hey, Matt, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, is that me?
Yeah, I guess it is you, Matt.
Hey, Ron, how you doing, man?
Welcome,
I'm
Matt.
Party tonight. Can't wait to see Party Guy. Going to be Chichester representing tonight.
Nice.
I'm excited, man. Good night. Can't wait to see you guys tonight.
All right, see you out there.
Party Guy.
Party guy's in the house.
Party guy.
All right, the boys from Boothwin are rolling in. I don't want you to fucking embarrass me up there, party guy. And why don't you smoke a joint, too, for 420?
No, I don't smoke. I don't smoke anything.
Why are you wanking, then? Why are you wanking at me?
Sure, you don't smoke anything, PG.
Have you noticed that party guy can barely maintain? Like he cannot wait for the party?
Yeah.
He's ready to bust out of here?
He is ready. Here's Acoustic here, on a Fez.
Yeah, Earl needs a little bling. He needs some Goldschlager.
Is that what you're thinking for the party night, Earl?
Some of the schlag?
Dave, I don't want you to get drunk tonight since this is your bachelor party.
What?
How's your young bride-to-be feeling about all this? Is she excited?
I think she's very excited. Yesterday was nervous. Today, it's just pure excitement.
Yeah.
The both of us. I am so ready to go. I'm ready to put my arm around party guy. I'm ready to knock a few back, too. I ain't going to lie to you. I think I may get a little drunk tonight.
I got the feeling of this. After this bachelor party is over, your best man may end up being party guy. You might tell Opie to hit the bricks and just hang out with party guy.
Well, we've been bonding lately.
I noticed that.
Guy.
You know why? Because he's all about the party.
Yeah.
You're a crazy motherfucker. You're an animal.
I don't know about an animal, but, you know... But it's only going to be one shot tonight. That's all.
Doing shots. Party guy's going to be out there. We'll be hanging out at VIP. Here's my guarantee. We get there about 10 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Yep.
11:30, party guy, Earl Douglas, drunk with a mouthful of titty and 2 hands full of ass. Woo! There he goes.
Sir.
And fuck it. Let him try to throw us out, Earl.
Bring it on.
We'll turn that place into a Waco within 15 minutes. We will own the news from that point on. There'll be fucking helicopters, constant. How could this happen?
That's how we party.
Yeah.
We don't do the bullshit song and dance routine that the other people party with.
I don't know what people you're partying talking about.
You know,
Who's singing and dance?
my
Gene
parents.
Kelly. We're not like Gene Kelly and Fred Astaire. Those fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Be real. Happy 420.
Hey, Monkey House.
Monkey House, my
Hey,
friend.
I'm smoking on some sage here in Iowa, 50 and 8, man. It gets you high as giraffe eye. See ya, boys.
Thank you very much. It is 420. It is a day that I believe the president even says it's legal to smoke marijuana, and it's legal to grow and sell marijuana on this day only.
That's surprising.
Yeah. Well, it is 420.
Well, then, good.
Guido, you're on Fez.
Hey, smoking the hydro at the Jersey Shore, 100 a quarter. I just want to say, when party guy rocks, he rocks a black ass.
You really do. Tonight you are going to rock the black ass.
I'm sure they have a few those kind of girls at VIP, Earl.
Are we going to see you, Earl, or are you just going to be riding back and forth on your motorcycle like a cool rider? Is that what we're going to be dealing with tonight, Earl? Tell me the truth.
I mean, I'm going to be doing a little bit of both, actually. A little bit of both.
If everybody's just running to the windows, who's that guy? Who is that out there? Hey, Tobe, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ron Fez. Hey, Dave, excited for you, brother. I got butterflies in my stomach for you, man. It's gonna be a good deal. I got a shot for Earl, Ron.
Yeah.
Little wild turkey 151. I think will do the job.
Maybe he'll go 151 way. I don't know. Jake, you're on Fez. Dave, you're on Fez.
Hey, guys. Happy 420.
420, my friend.
Yeah, hey, I think Earl needs to try some Cabo Wabo.
Oh, going for the tequila, Earl. Doing that quilla.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm more of a. I mean, if I'm going to do a shot of Jaeger,
Yeah.
that's the one thing I'm. You know, my lips are thirsty for. I think it's that one
Your
shot.
lips are sealed. Your lips are sealed. Hey, line them up, Earl. I like you just to bang, 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 one after another. Place will go fucking crazy. Party guy!
Party guy!
Party guy!
PG the party guy!
Yeah, this fucking party's gonna be ready to PG for party guy.
Did you notice how nice the weather turned as soon as party guy came into town?
I noticed that.
It's like a spring day in
spring.
Greek heaven.
It's spring day in spring is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Pat, you're on Fez.
Hey, I think the party guy should go with something smooth, like a little Crown Royal, but you got to make sure there's no chaser so he doesn't, not that party guy would do that, but there's no spit back into the cup.
Thank you very much. Here's Joe. Joe, you're on Fez.
Happy 420, Ron and Fez. And
Happy
party
420.
Guy.
Party guy's here. Party guy. Party guy.
Oh, smoking on a little Asheville Kush, heading down to Widespread Panic in Raleigh for a great two-night show. Have a good one, guys.
Very cool. You'll be smoking some Asheville this week, right?
Yeah, I hope so, yeah. I want to get a lot of that party guy.
All right, you're going down your chick's place for a week, right? Down in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Anyway, party guy can ride shotgun with you, too.
Hell yes. I mean, the fucking barrel laughs that guy is.
You know how
he can sit on my lap. He can do whatever he wants.
Here's what I worry about you and Casey: that
Yeah.
this fucking marriage of yours is going to turn into you, me, and Dupree, and that's with Earl Douglas, with Earl Party Guy Douglas sleeping on your couch.
From your lips to God's ears.
That's how everything is, my friend.
If Party Guy's on my couch.
But I understand you don't want to do a road trip without Party Guy.
Party Guy. Dusty, you're on Fez.
Hey, happy 420, guys.
420, my friend.
Yeah, I'm smoking North Cali Ingrid, the medicinal marijuana, bro.
Oh, you need it because you've been under a lot of stress and pain.
You know you're right.
All right, peace out.
So,
by the way, speaking of all, we got so much to load into today's show that I know that that Pitsy's got a new bit, but I might have to get rid of it because I turn around and everybody's got a bit on the show today.
Yeah, we have to space them out.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe Six Extravaganza can go on Thursday, maybe a Boar Gossip on Friday and Pitsy on Wednesday.
Your thing is to keep the Friday slap.
Hell yes.
You don't like the Friday competition.
No, I love Johnny's thing.
Yeah.
It's just, I think it diminishes both of ours.
All right, tell Johnny he's on deck then. I just want to spread them out a little bit. All you got to do is give one person like their thing, and then everybody needs to say, I've got an idea, the same of everybody else's. Hey, Party Guy, you're telling me that Wiki hates us?
There's definitely a chill in the air.
Why does that happen? That used to be our best friend.
What's going on there, Earl?
Why no XM love for the Ron and Fez show?
Well, I think it still stems from...
fucking up the vacation?
Well, I think...
Fucking up the studio thing with all that?
And then I think a lot of it still is like his fight with Fez.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot. I always forget about that. Fezzy, why do you got to be... And God, I don't want you starting into tears.
Right.
But why do you got to cost us so many of our friends over and over? Mikey D is not coming to the party tonight. Jay Moore won't call us anymore. And Wiki, who is technically our supervisor, very cold to us, and never even checks in with us anymore. We're on our own now.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't start this disagreement with Wiki.
But
he
it seems
started
like
it with me.
But it seems like it's person after person.
Yeah, I mean, Jay Moore, I'll accept responsibility for that, but I didn't start this stuff with these other people. And this just shows that Wiki has hated me all along.
I don't know about that.
That seems a little paranoid.
That does seem paranoid.
On your part. I mean, Don's usually was nice.
He was our buddy. We'd always go out to dinner with him. He used to check in every day. I don't know what happened. Pitsy, you're the new guy. You've got to restore this thing.
Yeah, I spoke to him today, so we're trying to smooth things over.
Yeah. Tell him to make a wonderful gesture on his part, and that would probably do it.
We're working that out.
Flat screens?
Seriously, maybe some beautiful gesture on his part would be it. I don't know.
Some sort of expensive olive branch.
Why do you got to start that, Fez? You should be keeping your mouth shut for starting more trouble. Brooklyn A, Sherman and Fez.
Hey guys, well, what's going on? Fezzy, seeing as how you're in such a good mood today, maybe you should call Jay and make up with him, and call Wiki and make up with him.
Yeah, why don't you ever be the guy who puts out the olive branch?
Because I wasn't the guy that stuck the olive branch in my eye in the first place.
Huh?
I didn't start it, is what I'm saying.
Oh, because the olive branch is a good thing.
Oh.
Not something that gets stuck in an eye. And it's not an actual olive branch. Oh, it's Riley Luck.
Buddies.
Hey, buddy.
420.
Yeah.
How's it going?
How
I just
420?
wanted to say that I'm really excited to see you guys tonight, and I'm really baked right now.
What are you smoking, darling?
Some chocolate pie.
All right. Now, here's what I love about Riley Luck. She's a mod over at one of the other sites, not my site. She's at ronfez.net.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old school site. And chocolate tie today?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's a special occasion only because it's 420.
It really is 420, so people are celebrating. I love it, Riley.
I left my job at 10 o'clock just to get home by 11 to make it in, to listen to you guys.
I love the attitude, darling.
All right. Can't wait to see you guys tonight.
All right, bye-bye. Can't wait to see it. She's a sweetheart. I know you guys have a tendency to back up Irish Alky, and I love them as much as anyone.
Yeah.
But Riley, look, real sweetheart.
Not in my eyes.
Know who I don't like so much?
Who?
Fake Riley. Fake Riley.
From Utah?
Yeah. Who calls every time pretending to be Riley.
Well, that's his name.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
That's someone that's a Ute trying to steal her heat.
What was the story with baby girl today? What's her connection with who's she connected to?
Well, I believe she's having lunch with someone.
Aunt?
I don't know who it is.
Why are you gonna be like? Why is this more gossip? Give me nothing.
I honestly don't know. She said she's gonna meet someone for lunch. So I assuming she's gonna meet someone for lunch.
Ronnie B don't like a sandwich. Ronnie B wouldn't like to sit down and have some spaghetti.
You would.
Maybe one of those big things of soup.
You would.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Pitsy. Thank you, Pitsy. Vinny, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Happy 420.
What's going on, buddy? Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Yeah, so I'm in New York. I'm smoking this piff from Harlem. Some deep shit.
All right, my friend. Sorry to hear.
Bad.
Yeah, sorry to hear. I don't understand the people in their bad dope. I would just fucking pass it on by.
He sounds like he's having a bad 420 over it.
I walk on by. I'm not going to sit around and fucking spend my fucking days with headache weed. It's not going to happen to me. Kyle, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yo, buddy. Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Yo, I don't understand these people smoking this swag. I got Purple Kush and Sour Diesel.
I know.
These people don't know how to spend a holiday.
You know, I agree with you 100%. To me, Fezzy, I want to, on a 420, especially, you want to live large like Murph and Bri. That's the life to have. The real weed, you got to get it from Murph.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, just about every day is 420 day.
I call it Murph Turf. That's what I'm looking for. Smoking that Murph Turf. Hey, let's not waste any time here, Fezzy. Let's set up the newest segment of the Ron and Fez show. Seems to be going gangbusters. It's time for Bronx Johnny's Sextravaganza.
What's going on, guys? Happy 420.
This intro, it really reminds me of public access TV in Mexico. Probably every show starts this way now.
Today for Sextravaganza, I got Young Fucking Bitches by Platinum X and directed by Martin Del Toro.
Now, is this already available on DVD?
Oh, yes, it is, sir. I have a copy right here.
Yeah. So the name of it again?
Young Fucking Bitches. Mm-hmm. Or Bitch Is.
Yeah.
Well, Young Fucking Bitches is pretty cool. They got a bunch, Selena Cross, who's pretty good at sucking, you know, whatever.
Why are you suddenly worried?
I got it something on MySpace. Some parent complained about the bit itself. She says I'm too vulgar with it.
You are doing reviews on pornography.
Yeah.
So you're gonna come on satellite radio and say she's sucking whatever.
All right, you know what? I'll be real then. She gags on dick. And she's good at it. Church. And we got Jacqueline Case. You know, her snatch is a human punching bag. She's pretty good at taking it. Brittany Mason is a nice young lady with a potty mouth. She ain't shy about getting rear-ended neither. And then we got the girl of the day, which is Jenna Priestley. She's my batch of the day. She's pretty good at everything. She sucks, she blows, she squirts twice. She's pretty filthy. She has a stuffed animal while she's getting banged, which is kind of cute.
That is adorable.
And the word of the day,
that fucking literally just turned me on a little bit.
It's her boo-boo kitty.
And the word of the day is she does a little bit of gaping, where a penis is inserted in her ass. When it's taken out, the hole doesn't move. It just stays wide open. It's kind of cute a little bit. And then we got Alexis Love. She kind of fucked up the movie. She's cute. She's 18. She looks a lot younger, but her dialogue is like really brutal. I know it's porn. I'm not expecting fucking Shakespeare or nothing, but it's fucking bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty good film. If you want to get it, it's called Young Fucking Bitches. Peep it. It's pretty cool. It's from Platinum X, and check it out on Amazon.
We got some clips.
Yes, sir. We do.
Okay.
Our first clip is a young dude getting blown. I didn't have time to find his name. It is what it is.
Oh, you're very talented. Sucking and stroking, that's so good.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
I forgot to say, turn your radio down if you're in the office.
Bill, let me tell you something. That was enough to turn me off the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
That sounded like a vampire getting a blowjob.
The second clip is Alexis Love and her brutal fucking line. It's really bad.
I'm the daughter of the mother that you just left. Do you know she's married? Do you know you could ruin our family?
Come on, pussy's pussy. I'll do what the hell I want to do.
No, you won't. This has to end now. Why do you have to go for my mom?
Because your mom's hot.
Why can't you do me? Fuck me instead.
I think she's fabulous.
Nah, that was bad, bro.
You know, call me old school, but I really believed her. I was there in the scene. I believed it all.
Next clip is Brittany Mason getting pounded.
Oh, your fucking dick feels so fucking good. Oh.
God, you little pussy.
Now, was she getting banged or was that ping pong?
She was getting banged. And the
all right.
Final clip is my batch of the week, Jenna Presley.
Holy shit! This is even better than the last time. Yeah, I feel so fucking good. Fuck!
And fantastic.
You count that, and she's holding a teddy bear while she's taking it like that.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
Seriously, that teddy bear thing has turned me completely around on this film. All right, good stuff, Johnny.
Thank you, Church.
Is that it? You got anything else for us, or?
Well, I actually had a review for a strip club I went to on Saturday.
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
Can I give out the name?
Sure can.
All right. No beef with Jack because he's the owner and he gets into some shit. It's called Best Dances at Hunts Point. It's in Hunts Point.
Yeah.
It's in a pretty bad neighborhood and all that, and the chicks in the club reflect that because you either see a bullet wound, and I swear on my life, you see heroin addicts, fucking gunshots, and like little cesarean stitches, and that's like VIP has 4 ugly girls. They both set the entire roster, man. That shit is bad. So I'm there chilling with my boys and whatever. I go into the champagne lounge. It's called the 40 room there. So
I'm there. 40 room.
I'm getting a lap dance, and I made the mistake of wearing a white T-shirt when I went in there. So the rule is one song, whatever, you get a dance. So it's fucking dark in there, whatever. So I'm there chilling. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I leave the room and my boys start laughing at me. I'm like, what the fuck? There's a shit stain on my white shirt. I had to throw it out.
Oh my god.
By the way, the young lady's name was Chocolate, but what black stripper's name isn't Chocolate? I ain't gonna run into one of those.
She fucking grinded a fucking shit stain down your...
A fucking deuce on my shirt. And that was a crisp white tee. It came in a little Hanes, the 3-packer.
Unbelievable. There you go. You leave that place. You come in a nice white T-shirt. You leave. You look like the fucking runway at LaGuardia Airport.
Basically, I was on the fucking...
There's fucking skid marks all over.
I'm on the fucking 6 train like at 2 in the morning with a wife beater on, looking like a crackhead.
He gets into a lot of scrapes.
Yeah. This one's a shit scrape.
I'm like, yo, if you go to flash dances, I don't recommend it. If your car breaks down, just walk by that shit. They got a whole house like 2 blocks down. It's on Hunts Point. It's a good time.
All right. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful review.
Peace.
So the teddy bar doesn't get a thumbs up.
Nah, that gets a 0, man.
Yeah.
It's a bad move.
All right, my man. Don't
Catch
ever.
you later.
All right. There he goes.
Thank you, Bronx Johnny.
I want to tell you the truth, Fuzzy. I'm starting to think that is passing board gossip. By the way, I heard Anthony throwing a little love towards board gossip today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
things are turning around for you.
I think that shows.
Yeah.
I saw him on the way out today. Just a gentleman, just a wonderful person. He's going on a cruise.
God bless his heart. He deserves this break.
He really does. The way he works, little fingers to the bone.
That was stupid what you just said. Bill, you're on Run of Fez.
Boys, Bronx Johnny all the time. I did not go to lunch for a half hour later to hear this, and he gets better every week.
I got to agree.
Dave.
Yeah.
Get rid of Dave. I'm sorry, Dave. I know it's your big day.
Yeah.
You're out. Bronx Johnny.
Shut up.
You know, Bronx Johnny is somewhat inconsistent until he got Sextravaganza. I mean, there's been days that Bronx Johnny's come in here, and I'm dying. And on other days, he just doesn't seem like he's into it. He's a little moody. But with that music...
Yeah.
Dead on. There's nothing better.
He is getting stronger every week.
We're not in competition, though.
Yeah.
Well, you can
Are
have.
you sure?
Absolutely, it's stupid to eliminate something.
You
if
say
add-
not in competition.
Yeah.
I got the fucking thought going on right now, the Ron and Bronx Johnny show.
Uh-oh.
If this Nut Hut thing doesn't work out.
Thank you for pushing my segment back because I could have never competed with the sextravaganza.
You couldn't compete if we would have had 15 minutes of dead air, Pitsy. You know what? I'm waiting to see if you come through today with this today is going to be, is Pitsy with us or against us? That's what we find out today.
All right.
Pitsy's never been on the hot seat.
No.
It's always been, oh, that Pitsy's a great kid.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who I like? Pitsy. Today, let's see if he can step up the way that we already know Lily has stepped up for us.
She's number one.
And, well, no one's number one except for Party Guy. Let's face that.
Oh, that's true. Party guy.
Party guy.
Party guy!
Party Guy! Here's Charlie. Charlie, you're on Fez.
Hey, best Bronx Johnny bit ever. Let me tell you something about Hunts Point. I fucked the hooker there once. I was dumb enough to get her phone number. I went back a second time and fucked her. All my friends said, dude, you could have died. They could have set you up. The fact that there's a strip joint in Hunts Point blew my fucking mind. Bronx Johnny rock.
He really does. What is Deb doing? Making Jello shots?
She's getting ready. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it looks
She's
like.
pouring Kool-Aid for everybody.
Well, and also don't forget she's going to have to create a lot of Jell-O because there could
be a party. Yeah, we're trying to keep that on the down low.
Yeah, I know.
Mike, you're on Fez.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hey, Bronx Johnny rules, man. He's a real man. He's a real man. So are you, Ron. The rest of them faggots can eat shit.
All right, come on, be nice. It's 4:20 and it's Eastside Day.
Yeah, I ain't gonna take it.
You don't have to take it.
I ain't taking the shit today. Not today. Fucking week from Monday, I'm back.
You don't have to take it. Fucking, you're like Twisted Sister. You're not gonna take it anymore. Grover, you're on Fez.
Hey, guys, you have to keep Skid Mark Johnny's reviews. They're awesome.
He is something else. He is really rocking this thing. Brian, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
If doesn't Luther Vandross teach that you should forgive people? I think you make the call to Jay today. I think you be the bigger man. You make the call. Tell him you took it the wrong way, and after that, see about Wiki. But Luther says forgive. Come on.
It is true, Fez. And you did cross the line. You crossed the fucking line.
I crossed the line, but I don't worship Luther Vandross. I'm Lutheran, but we don't worship Luther Vandross.
That's not the point what we're talking about. I know it's easier and funner to repeat things for the 10,000th time, but you want to stay in the moment. We gotta fucking squash this thing with Jay Moore. It's going on for what now, 3 weeks, a month?
Yeah, I guess a month at this point.
Come on, man. That's ridiculous. He used to call us 7 times a
Yeah.
week. And I used to love it because it annoyed Opie. Now I don't even have that little factor.
And he was great at giving advice. He was going to tell me, how to get... He was going to help me with my wedding, is what he said. But now, because of this whole thing...
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know what I'm going to do.
We can't do everything. We can't do everything.
I don't know how to put a wedding together.
Richard, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I got to say, Bronx Johnny, best bit ever, and that MySpace mom can fuck herself. That was great.
Thank you. I can't believe that the raves that are coming in for Bronx Johnny. It's amazing, Johnny. You found a place. You and your little Ricky Williams shirt that you're wearing for 420.
Talk about a pothead.
Is that the theme? Because it's 420, you're saluting Ricky Williams?
Yeah, man.
I love how the hat matches the
He
shirt,
might end up with the Rams, too, I was saying.
Anybody who gets him is only going to have him until he cops. That's the problem. They test this guy's piss all the time, and he cannot put a joint down.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude, though. I met him once, actually, at a club downtown. He's a nice guy, man.
No, did you actually meet him, or just a black guy with dreads?
No.
That you kept yelling Ricky at?
It was funny. He did look like the bouncer, and he wears sandals out, which is weird, too, though.
That's true. Mark, you're on Fez.
Yeah, I know Dave's going to be doing Jello shots tonight, but will he be fucking them? You fucking redheaded nut, you.
All right, that's an interesting thing. I know you're going through some dick problems.
Yes.
Have you learned not to put your dick places that don't belong?
I'm finally realizing that I'm going to keep it away from, inanimate objects, animals, and plastics.
Fez's asshole. All those places that
went
really...
there.
You didn't?
I didn't go there.
All right, then Earl, you're a goddamn liar.
You fucking son of a bitch.
Earl.
Michael, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you?
Yeah, Bronx Johnny, classic, man. I had a lousy day. You made me laugh. So your shirt walked out of there looking like a used shoe rag.
Seriously, that's the fucking grossest thing.
Did she reek?
I'm going to tell you something. That whole area reeks. And I don't want to say
I'm just telling you. I mean, if she rubbed her ass, what were you, like, down there deep, or she had her ass in your face? Or
No,
what?
he was just getting a lap dance. That's all. Just a comfortable lap dance. And left there, you know, basically with the shit flag flying.
She had a little discharge problem. That's why you don't wear white T-shirts in the strip clubs, though, Johnny. Even if there wasn't the poo, you know, they do sometimes dildo the blood if it's their time of the month. I've experienced that.
Oh, you go to some really nice places, huh? Roger, you're on Fez.
Oh man, I tell you what, guys, I drive a truck. I'm on Interstate 10 down here in California right now, and he talked about that. I about drove it right in the fucking desert.
Yeah, I know. Johnny hit one out today. He fucking touched all four.
Yo, can I send a good shout out and thank you? One to my boy Roger. He helped me a little bit with the bit, and Pepper. Pepper helped me out big time with the bit.
All right, here's the thing. Have you ever watched the Letterman show, right? If he's getting laughed, do you think he's going to go and give out shout-outs to the people who helped him? No. Try to fucking keep the illusion going. If these fucking guys helped you, they should already feel proud.
I like giving credit where it's due, man.
That fucks you up and fucks up the piece.
Oh, sorry about that.
And it's like watching a movie. You don't want the actor to go, hey, I didn't write that.
Yeah. Oh, no, I wrote everything, but like they helped me with the technical stuff.
Doesn't matter, Johnny. See, I took it that they took you from helping write it while you're giving shout-outs.
No.
Pepper understands. He's going to get fucking credit.
I hear you.
Pepper's actually phenomenal.
Yeah.
As he's slowing down on the illegal contraband for me, as he's disappointing me, he's actually getting stuff on the air.
Yes.
And
he put together today's opening.
And if it looks like Pitsy can't put this whole thing back together, I could be pushing for Pepper in 08.
Oh, okay. I would be behind that.
Because Pitsy seems like he's getting off to an awful start.
Yeah, he's already...
He's behind the 8 ball.
He took on the disgruntled personality way too quick as soon as he got the paycheck.
I noticed that.
Fuck this, fuck that.
I know. Fuck Ron and Fez. They're fucking assholes.
Right, he says that. And
guess who's crying again, he says to me.
You gotta have a lot more months under your belt
No
before
shit.
you do that.
You know what? Before you want to become the cynical old fucking sea hand, you got to be able to be around here for a while. Good point. I'm glad you pointed that out.
It's just an observation I noticed,
Yeah.
Mr. B. I like to keep you informed about the goings-ons of the day.
Boy, I don't know. There's going to be some drunk people with that, but she is like, if Martha Stewart was an alcoholic, that's what she's working on today. It's just unbelievable how much liquor is disappeared over there. And that's just a private party, right?
That's a private party, yeah.
I won't make it because it's not Manhattan. I really don't like to leave the island.
It's only 25 minutes out of the city.
Oh, everybody lies. Don't forget, I got caught up in that fucking lie a couple weeks ago.
Right.
That Long Island lie.
Yeah.
And you were in the car with me that time. It just never ended.
Yeah.
It just never ended. Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez. Matt.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
Hey, in defense of that stripper, I can wipe my ass clean and go out, and I have an unbelievably juicy ass. So if you're working a pole and then having to give somebody a lap dance, I mean, work something up and not be an unclean lady.
All right, peace. You, my friend, need a shower because you're fucking disgusting. Richard, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, can I take my compliment from earlier? I realize this was all a scam, that he didn't do any of it.
It's not that it's a scam. He just likes to spread the credit around.
Yeah, I fucked up on that.
No, that's all right. I just want to say, was it Rob? Is that your boy? What's your boy's name? Roger? Rob? I just want to say, Rob and Pepper, thanks for fucking running some shine over shit, because you got this thing all working now. I love it. Well, it is 420 and East Side Dave's bachelor party, which is the first and what I hope to be many Ron Bennington Presents events.
Oh.
My team, and I really couldn't be doing this. I know I'm getting all the accolades for putting together your party. I really don't think I could have been doing this without Lily.
Right. I still want to give it to you, though.
Yeah.
Because, hey, who appointed her?
I appointed her.
Mr. B Presents did.
And then I was pretty hands-off after that. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay, but still.
At that point, I said, Make sure everybody gets a VIP. I go get it to us for free. I don't want to pay cover charge. I really don't like a cover charge even with a concert.
Yeah.
It annoys me.
No. People are getting it for free.
Yeah.
And I mean,
last time I went to Madison Square Garden to see the Stones, I go, pay. I go, you know how much I drink? Why would I want to fucking pay at the door?
Right. That sounded like a good deal.
I tried to tell them I'm going to be back here for all kinds of reasons. So, you got a steady customer. What I don't like is putting money up front. Money for nothing, so to speak.
Well, we're going to have the best fucking time of all.
It's going to be at the VIP Club tonight, 10 o'clock in Manhattan.
Alec Baldwin making the news, getting the bad father rap, Fezzy.
Yeah, made a call to his daughter. I guess the cell phone was off, so he left a voicemail message where he's upset with his daughter for not taking his call.
Now, I know you're one of those guys you hate, you feel like you were abused, verbally abused, so you think you're going to be able to listen to this tape?
Yeah, I think I can sit through this one.
This is Alec Baldwin calling his daughter, I guess from New York. She's in L.A. Yeah, I'll replay it over and over.
Please.
All right, Fezzy, where are you on this one?
I think it's insane. He's talking to her like he's screaming at his agent or something. Like she's an adult. He doesn't even know how old his own daughter is.
You think this is abuse? You think this is abuse, you cocksucker? Mitch and Murray sent me down here. What do you think?
I think she sounds like a little brat.
Yeah.
She doesn't return his phone calls. This man's on 30 Rock. He's in fucking The Departed. Give your father a phone call back.
I gotta tell you this. I know a lot of people are weirded out by this, Fez, but this girl ain't gonna turn into a fucking school shooter. This girl has I'm serious now. This girl has a father who's saying, I told you to fucking be somewhere. I told you what time to pick up the phone. I want you to pick up the phone. I'm not fucking playing games with you.
His daughter sounds like she needs to go into a witness protection program.
It's discipline. Can we ever... I didn't hear any F words. I heard the word shit. Big deal.
He called her a pig.
Well, she's acting like one, Mr. B. And Mr. Baldwin's going to bring home the bacon.
Yeah.
No, I mean, seriously. All he's trying to do is just give her some proper guidance. I think this little girl should really respect her father.
Stay away from that coffee. Coffee is for closers. I gotta agree here, Fezzy. Pick up the fucking phone. Your old man gave you a phone. He told you what time he was calling. Your ass better fucking hit that phone on.
There is no need to scream at that. If he's trying to have a relationship outside of this divorce with this kid...
He's not trying to have a relationship. This is his daughter. You don't try to have a relationship with them. You're the father, they're the daughter. Why would you try to have a relation with them?
Why would you want to pick up the phone and talk to a person like that?
Because it's your father. You don't have a choice. Pick up the fucking phone. This guy's going to fly out there to straighten your ass out.
Right, and he's yelling because she's not listening.
She's not fucking listening.
And Mr. Baldwin's got to turn up the volume on this little pig.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Dennis, you're on Run Fez.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with Dave, but that is the greatest tape ever. I hear a father not taking any crap from his kid. If people, I hope people don't go nuts over this. I hope people listen to this.
Oh, they will. People will go fucking nuts. And it'll be the same people who will be going like this. Why can't we do something about what's going on with the schools? Why won't the children do this? The guy's saying, I'm Alec Baldwin. I'm your father. I told you to pick up the phone. I'm going to fucking hop on a plane. I am just to fucking straighten your ass out. I'm going to get on a plane and fucking be pissed the entire way there.
That speech was almost as good as any of his movie roles.
Yeah, I know.
I want him in charge of our Homeland Security. The guy brought up so many good points. Just call him back.
Ted, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I just want to know, was that Alkie's follow-up to the Riley phone call?
It really did sound like Alkie when he tore Riley Luck in the West. And let's remember this. Now Riley Luck calls us today, smoking the chocolate time like a little kitty cat. She has turned things around. Why? Tough love from Alkie.
Yep.
That's all she needed. Tough love from Alkie. And she turned into, I'm going to go out and say, one of the best mods ever. John, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, buddies, what really got me about the call was towards the end, it began to sound like a professional wrestling promo. I will come out there April 20th.
Yeah, all he needed to do was announce the arena they were going to meet in the steel cage.
Exactly. See ya.
Peace out. I hope, I know the paparazzi is going to be waiting at the airport and waiting in front of that fucking house. And if I was Alec Baldwin, I'd still go anywhere. Like the fucking quiet man, just pushing his way through. Get out of my way. I'm going to go talk to this young lady about the way to treat her father. Here is Matt. Matt, you're on Run Fez.
Ronnie Fezzi, good day to you, buddies.
Good day.
Hey, I gotta agree with you, man. My dad used to yell at me like that all the time. I wouldn't call him back, wouldn't be here at a certain time. He was pissed at me I didn't go to college, and now I make, $120,000 a year. You don't see me shooting bitches up, every day because my daddy yelled at me.
Hey, bro, don't worry. You're going to make more money. You're a fucking young man. Things will work out for you. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Murray, you're on Run Fez. Go ahead, Murray.
Hey, yeah, I agree with Alex Baldwin. I've never pulled any punches when I was upset with my daughter. I've told her exactly how I feel, and she's in college now and straight A student. So I'm glad he did it. We need more people to do that.
Thank you very much. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ.
But does he have to insult the little girl at the same time?
Yes.
Calling her a pig twice?
Yes. It gets the point through. My mom called me a dope, an idiot. My mom called me words that were in Goodfellas. and I think I turned out A-okay.
My mom had two lines, too. The village idiot. The village idiot. Well, three they would hit me with. Village idiot. My mom would hit me with rude individual, which I don't even fucking understand. And Larry Coker, who was an older guy in the neighborhood that they thought was a dickhead.
Oh, wow.
So they would be like, shut up, Larry Coker. Look at you. You're the next Larry Coker.
And when the parents know the right word to key in on you.
Yeah.
Because dope, that sounds like pleasant, doesn't it? And when my mom called me a dope, it was worse than, Nicholson calling someone a cocksucker. It just stung.
Dave, you're on Run Fez.
Dude, I can't even tell you. I have a 4-year-old and 2-year-old. I can't even tell you the amount of times I've caught myself yelling at them like they were fucking adults. I've called my kid a fucking asshole to her face, and I feel terrible about it. But I can't tell you the amount of times I've caught myself doing it.
You will find yourself in front of some fucking judge someday, because that's the society we live in. Mike, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's brought it up yet, but the thing that surprised me the most about that call was the lack of cursing.
Yeah, I gotta agree, too. I thought he kept it together.
So did I.
And I agree that the pig line is the worst of all. You know, that's the one. But he's not saying fat pig. He's saying you're acting like a pig. I don't know what the little girl looks like. I doubt very much with Kim Basinger as a mother, she's got a weight problem.
But you don't know how little girl's going to take that, though.
Who gives a fuck? She better answer the phone, or she wouldn't hear any of this.
We also don't know, how they speak to each other in their family. Maybe the little girl also uses the word pig to mean greed or something like that. So if she might use it, then Baldwin's just saying, hey, you're acting like a pig right now.
Right.
Who are we to fucking know what they're talking about?
And the other side of this, there's this awful breakup. She's with her mother, you know what I mean? So he don't get to see her all the time. And what he's saying is, don't fucking forget who your father is. I'm not some guy who's just paying bills. I'm your fucking father. You had an appointment to fucking answer the phone. You're going to turn it off? Not the Alec Baldwin. That ain't happening.
CNN they're running the same story. They just showed a picture of her. It looks exactly like Alec, the daughter.
Does she really?
Yeah. She has like all of his facial features.
She could be worse. She could look like Daniel.
If I was him, I'd head out there with Daniel and Steven and fucking kick those doors in and take that family back.
There she is, real quick.
No, so she's not a fat girl.
She's beautiful.
No.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She's this beautiful, thin girl. There's no way he was calling her a pig to
make her fat.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know how old she is.
I don't know my kids' birthdays. That's a given. I fuck that up all the time. You're not the mother, you're the father. Your dad knew how old you were and when your birthday was? Never. Your dad knew what your fucking batting average was. Other than that, he didn't know. If he starts calling you 1 for 5, then you know to keep your fucking head down. Hey, 1 for 5. You seem to know everything now.
My father, my last birthday, I was like, yeah, happy. He was like, it's your birthday? Yeah, what? It was like, how old are you, 31? I'm like, I'm 35.
Yeah.
He goes, really? I was like, you were there. You don't remember this? He goes, no, I don't remember it.
Here's Joe. Joe, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, buddies, I got a spy report.
Give us the spy report.
Spy report. Spy report.
His meeting with his daughter is not going to happen. His wife took it to court, and he got his visitation rights suspended.
And how do you think this fucking ended up with the press? This fucking lunatic wife of his figures, I'm going to take something personal between a father and daughter and fucking release it anonymously to the press.
Yeah.
And this, guys out there understand that we have a problem in this country with fathers' rights. One of the real fucking problems is you cannot have the same things that the woman has when you're out. This guy, Alec Baldwin, no matter what you think about him, because a lot of this is his politics, but he is trying to have a relationship with his daughter, and not friends. You know what I mean? Not to meet her at Chuck E. Cheese, and as you use the line, try to have a relationship with her. He's the father. He's the one in charge. Until she's 18, he's responsible for her.
Yeah. He's
now
just
pick up the goddamn phone.
Pick it up. She's just trying to love her, and he's doing it in a manly way.
He lost his fucking shit because he's so pissed off that his daughter, who is somewhere like 11, 12, something, thinks she can turn the phone off.
Pick up the phone, Peggy.
You have your million. Get away from that coffee. Coffee is for closes. First prize, Cadillac. Second prize, set of steak knives. Third prize, you know what's really weird?
Hit the bricks.
I just saw this thing Earl gave me, Larry Sanders, best of Larry Sanders, right?
Earl didn't give you that.
8 more hours. There's 8 hours of interviews on there. And Shandling is so weird. I mean, I think the guy's a genius, but he's so fucking odd and uncomfortable. So he does a thing. He does an interview with Alec Baldwin in the boxing ring, where they haven't seen each other in years. They show up to box and they're not hitting each other, just kind of dancing and slapping back and forth. And it was so tense and weird. And Baldwin brought up that it has thrown off his masculinity since the divorce with his wife. He didn't basically say it emaciate him, but it's, threatened his masculinity.
Wow.
And here's the thing. Here's one of the reasons why. She fucking doesn't let the little girl pick up the phone, then takes that tape and release it. That's fucking sick.
Yep.
That's seriously sick.
I feel bad for the little girl to be in between either one of those two.
Yeah, I feel bad for the little girl to have 2 millionaires fighting over her. That poor little thing. I'm going to worry a little more about some little kid in Africa who doesn't remember the last time that they had a meal. That's the kid I'm going to feel sorry for. This little girl who's living large in between Manhattan and Beverly Hills, I think has it well, is doing okay for herself.
I think Mr. Baldwin's the one to pity. And you know what? I say to Alec Baldwin, put everything you have of Kim Basinger's on eBay and release that into the news.
I'm sure you got some.
Fuck her.
I'm sure you got some pictures of her with a fucking dildo up her ass.
Right. Well, I don't know about that, but if he does, yeah. And she should have never won an Oscar for L.A. Confidential.
Terrible.
That was a good film. She was the least best part in the movie.
Yeah, she was terrible in it.
She wasn't good at all. Then she goes from that and does 8 Mile. She couldn't sound less Detroit than fucking anyone.
All right, that's neither here nor there. We're talking about this. Here's our friend who's going through this. Come on in, Bobo. Bobo is dealing with the same thing, Fezzi. Bobo's finding himself after all these years on the outs with his chick. How you doing, Bobo?
Good. Hiya, buddies.
Great to see you for the party tonight, pal.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
All right, now your wife's still booting you out? The last time we talked to you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I talked to a lawyer on the phone after a lot of
soul searching
and subsequent lawyer searching because it's a weird thing, and I'm trying to do right.
You got a daughter the same age, right?
Yeah, she's 11 or 12.
Yeah,
somewhere.
One or the other.
Yeah, something like that.
And right now, everyone just naturally assumes that the little girl goes with your wife.
Oh yeah.
That's already assumed before you even get into this.
Well, the first thing I talked to the lawyer about was my wife issued this thing of like in 60 days you're out of the house. Right. And so I talked to the lawyer and said, I'm kind of making a presumption, but my presumption is that my daughter's going to go with my wife, and I don't want to permit that to happen because that's a severe disruption to her life, even above and beyond parents not being together. So I talked to the lawyer about, is there something we can do, something that can be put on paper that says you can't do this, to maintain her, sense of comfort as much as possible through whatever ends up happening. And, they don't fill you with hope. They ask for a lot of money, and being the man, it's like all you're told about is like, well, you're going to, lose half everything you have. That's all you ever hear.
Chris, you're on Fez.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Yeah.
My favorite part of that phone call was when Baldwin tells her he's going to fly out for the day, and then he has to tell her, and then I'm going to get back on the plane and fly home.
That was always the thing with my old man. If he ever had to leave work, that's what that reminded me of. Like, I have to go to that school because you're such an asshole. I'm gonna leave work. That was always the thing. When he would have to leave work, it'd be like, fuck. Oh, holy shit.
He's leaving work.
Yeah, he's leaving work.
Beat down.
Oh. And that was another thing, like, work called. If you're, like, fucking around in the background and he's on the phone with work. I'm talking to work right now.
No one ever knew what their parents did growing up. It was, he does work.
I know my old man had something to do with plastics, right? He takes me to the factory one day, shows me what he does. I walked all around the factory, met the guys, had lunch there, came home. Still could not figure out what they did and how they did it. These giant machines, and all he was doing was some of this. You see this machine right here? I could rip your arm right out of the socket. You see this one here? A guy went through face first. Every machine either had a history of someone being killed or losing a limb. I still left there and had no idea what the man did.
My dad worked in pharmaceuticals. I had no idea what that meant. So when people asked me, I used to tell them that he was like the dad in Gremlins. I used to say, oh, my dad works with inventions. And people would believe me.
Yeah, it's true. Sure. Spencer, you're on Fez.
Hey, isn't Alec Baldwin one of those crazy Baldwins who won't eat any meat, wear leather and all that? So maybe the word pig really meant something bad.
I doubt that Alec Baldwin is a vegan.
I bet his wife is, though.
Oh, yeah, probably.
She seems the vegan type. Here is what's going on, David?
Who is in my apartment right now?
There's a guy hanging out with your
I can't
chick.
see it.
Yeah.
I can't see. The screen is far away.
Yeah.
But I see two individuals. Who the hell?
Is this the guy that was making out with your chick a second ago? Yeah, they were.
My fiance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Wow, this is awkward.
Yeah, they were kissing.
So she's got a steady rolling papa already.
Steady rolling papa.
I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm gonna have to get to the bottom of this.
Well, she's just...
It's supposed to be a happy day, Mr. B. Party day.
She knows when you're at work.
Who the...
You think she would turn off the pal talk if she was going to be having a little fun on the outside?
I don't think she...
Yeah.
That's part of the excitement.
Okay, I see who that is.
Who is it?
That's her friend.
Yeah. They were making out, though.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
Were they?
Yeah.
I'm going to be very upset if that's the case. I'll pull my old Baldwin. I'll make a call. I'm going to get a bus to Queens right now and straighten you two out.
During work.
I have left work. Here's Greg. Greg, you're on Fez.
I like the beginning of his call. Well, where's Alec Baldwin that he can't find a phone and has to make an ass of himself?
Yeah.
Well, I like how Alec Baldwin knows how well cell phones work, because he knows that if the thing doesn't ring, it means the person is putting their cell phone.
absolutely.
I don't know why. I just like the fact that I thought he was a celebrity. He wouldn't know that. That made him sound even. I thought he sounded cool on that clip.
All right, Stryker has.
Spy report. Spy report.
What do you got for us, Stryker?
Yeah, hey, buddies. Hey, local radio station here in Denver this morning had a Hollywood reporter on, and he said that this is like the fourth or fifth time Baldwin has done this to his daughter. That this isn't like a first time.
He did what to his daughter?
She doesn't listen.
Where he has left her messages like this because she wasn't available when he called, and supposedly there has been allegations that he has hit his daughter in the past, similar to the allegations about him beating Kim Basinger.
Where are you calling from? Womantown, Stryker?
Man, I'm just telling you what I heard this morning on the radio.
First of all, you're listening to Hollywood reporters in fucking Denver. It's baby talk.
Radio station.
Who is... All right, thanks. Jesus Christ. It's fucking baby talk. This is the fifth time he's yelled at his daughter.
So people yell at their kids 50 times a year, if not more.
No wonder she turns off the phone, though. If he's always calling and screaming, why would you want to take that call?
So it won't be worse. You think the fucking kid has the right to go, this guy's yelling, I'm not going to take his call, I'm not going to listen to my father because he's in a bad mood? You're sitting around the other day in tears wondering what is wrong with our society. And now we're at the point where a guy cannot yell at his children without people acting like it somehow equals having a problem.
Yeah, we can't do anything anymore. And one word for Alec Baldwin's daughter: behave.
Yes.
Behave yourself.
You want to not get yelled at? Make daddy happy.
Exactly.
You know, the two killers, though, is the documentation. Because you take it out of context, it looks and sounds horrible.
Right.
And a celebrity. If you get a chance to hate a celebrity, people are on it.
I'm going to tell you the worst thing about this. The biggest problem that he has is that he has a cock between his legs. That's where you're on the fucking defense.
Yeah.
The point is this. You are a man. You're not supposed to fucking act like a man. There can be no masculine energy in this fucking society. That's the point. You've got to bring it down and act like you're a woman too. You have to say, look, Daddy's not happy about this. Daddy, hey, do you want to make Daddy upset? I've seen these fucking guys. I'm out at the restaurant. Their kids are throwing food around, and they're like this. And I swear to God, it's always like this. Amanda, please. Amanda, please. I don't fucking go ask me fucking please to come over there, because I'll fucking straighten that whole table out while you sit there and whine back at him.
You go to a mall, you hear stuff like father leaning over to the daughter going, didn't we have a discussion about urination?
Oh.
You know, it's like, what the hell?
Not.
I swear to God. I swear to God it's true.
That's why our country is getting so soft, why we lose in the Olympics of basketball. Everything's tied into one another. Men aren't allowed to be men anymore.
We hate masculine energy in this country. Foundry Music, Jeff.
This guy's a fucking lightweight. My dad's phone calls run rings around this guy. I remember when my brother used to steal money from my dad's wallet, and he would intentionally keep his phone off, so he'd call me to take it out on me. He'd leave messages like, "Your brother's not picking up his phone. I'm going to cut his fucking throat. Tell him I'm going to call his fucking throat."
Holy shit.
So if I find your brother, he called me once. He's like, "Your brother stole from me again. I'm going to fucking kill him. I'm going to fucking..." And then he heard him punching drywall with his fist. And then you hear my sister coming, and he goes to my sister, "You better take a ride, because I need to be alone right now." My dad's phone calls are legendary. This guy doesn't know anything about phone calls.
All right, thank you very much, Jeff. And like most of us could identify pretty easily with the whole concept. And I hate to say it, but there's got to be a certain amount of fear in kids when it comes to their parents.
Oh, hell yeah.
You are not on an equal relationship with these kids.
No, I mean, I ran wild. I was fucking Fruit Loops as a kid, and this is with the yelling.
Right.
And the only thing that kept me from burning the entire neighborhood down was the yelling.
Ron, you're on Run Fizz.
I tell you, the only thing I could think of being a parent myself is that the little bitch probably deserved it a few more times, 5 or 6. Hell, it's probably 500 or 600.
She's a little rich girl who lives with her mom, and when there's something that her father says that has upset them, they release it to the press. It's unfucking believable when you really think about it.
Yeah.
To do this to this man, and this is his daughter, a private thing between him and his daughter, is released to the press, not even to the court, not even to say to the judge, "Judge, look, this is why I think, somebody needs to be looking around it." It was released to the press to embarrass this gentleman. That's what pisses me off about this. Justin, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, have y'all ever thought about looked at it this way? That's one girl that won't be stripping later on.
Well, I mean, you do. One of the problems that you have with kids now, right? When you lay it down, when you have to talk everything out back and forth, is if that's what they're ready to do, to discuss it, to have their little timeouts or whatever, how are you going to keep them away from the fucking pool deck? How, when they think it's not that big a deal to get this guy mad, what is going to keep them from climbing up on the roof or running down to the beach where you told them not to do some of the fucking dangerous things in life?
The problem is, and this is a special case with Alec Baldwin, he's in the middle of a custody battle where some of these phone calls are ordered, and he goes off on his daughter like this. He loses those court-ordered privileges, is what they're calling them.
Oh, I agree with you. But what I'm trying to say is the whole thing's fucked up from the word go.
Oh, I agree with that, yeah. This is a family issue that is now everywhere.
Right, because
Kim Basinger released this.
So who is the person that you would be worried about the parenting there?
Oh, I am definitely as worried about Kim Basinger, probably even more than Alec Baldwin yelling at her.
This is what kills me. You're worried, like somehow you're involved in this. What I'm trying to say is, whatever happens between his family has nothing to do with me, but I don't see where the guy did anything wrong. He fucking yelled at his daughter for not being where he told her to be.
And this is being used divisively. If she put it out and there's a custody battle,
yeah,
this is just to put a black mark against him.
Absolutely.
It's just another way.
And not with even the judge. Not even to say to the judge, see, this guy has a temper. It's to fucking humiliate him, to hurt his place in the marketplace.
Yeah.
All and using the fucking daughter.
Mm-hmm. And isn't Kim Basinger, doesn't she have a lot of, real serious problems? She's scared to act and scared to go anywhere.
She's one of these anxiety people. I can't fucking go to a party.
But she doesn't even appear in films anymore, does she?
No.
But she takes care of the daughter.
Right.
She's crazy. She is crazy. I wish Mr. Baldwin calls her up next.
I swear to God, I wish you would go out there with Daniel and Steven. And who's the other one?
Bill.
Billy's a little... he's less fighty. Yeah. But I know one thing. Fucking Steve will follow you through the door. Stevie Baldwin would follow his brother through the door.
Yeah.
Even though on the different sides politically.
And Daniel could just kick some straight ass.
Daniel won't even know what he's doing, and he'll be glad to know. He'll just be glad his brothers are talking to him.
Billy is the quiet Baldwin.
He is the quiet one, and he's married to the little pop star, right?
Yeah, he is. What was the girl band?
Wilson Phillips.
Phillips.
He's married to Wilson Phillips. He's married to those three guys. Art, you're on Run and Fez.
Buddies, this is a personal, private phone call. How's he supposed to talk to her? It's not like he took an airplane, threw a battery behind it, and flew it all up and down the West Coast to talk to her. I don't understand how this stuff gets out there. And
I don't understand why you sound exactly like Rich Voss.
I can't concentrate on any of the
Doesn't
words.
sound exactly like him.
Yes, since you said it yesterday, none of the words now.
Yeah.
I can.
I love it. You guys are rolling great today.
All right, thanks. Peace.
Thanks.
Take care, Panther Boy. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Davey, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, what's happening, fellas? Hey, Bobo, love you, baby. Stay strong, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, babe. Hey, he's taking the wrong tact here. Embarrassment is the way to go. My father hated the fact that as a freshman I was going out with a senior girl.
Yeah.
I got invited to the prom. So we're all in the limo getting ready to take off. My father sticks his head in the window in front of everybody and says, "David, no sex, son," and just walked away. Embarrassed the shit out of me. I never lived it down.
Well, most fathers that would be serious. But with you, he didn't know. Michael, you're on Run and Fez.
Yeah, I don't want to put a damper on anything, but are you taking notes there, Dave, or what?
For what?
No.
About life and getting married.
From
And
Mr.
what
Baldwin?
Goes through. Because you have a short fuse, you know that, right, Dave?
Yeah. I? You do yell the same way as Alec Baldwin.
Maybe that's why I'm sticking up for him.
You're very fucking close to him. You know what? We
Irish
didn't throw this over to Party Guy. PG, the man who's going to be doing shots tonight. Whose side you on in this?
Party guy. I'm with Alec. I mean, because that's being a dad. That's just being, I mean, my father said 8 million times things worse than me. And, threatened me far worse than, he was like, I'll skin you alive. I'll beat you within an inch of your life. And, if he says, "Hey, I'm going to call it at 10:30," the guy's busy. He's working on a TV show. He's busting his ass to make sure that she keeps this lifestyle. He's like, "Hey, be sure to be at the phone at X time."
That's not asking too much.
That is not asking too much at all. And to live the lifestyle that she had, like you said, she's living on both coasts comfortably, extremely comfortably. Pick up the damn phone.
He said he was yelling at her that she's rude. She's a fucking rude little bitch.
No, you know what? She isn't. She is a little girl that occasionally gets in trouble with, one or either parents. What I'm trying to say is everything about this is normal. When you're saying I'm worried about, don't worry. This is a very well-off family. And the fact of the matter is the weirdest thing about this of all is that the mother could release it to the press. Because if, our moms released any tapes to the press about our dads, who gives a shit?
Right.
But she was able to use that as a weapon against him.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't it seem like this tape, to me, makes it seem like Alec Baldwin is just a concerned parent? I mean, this shows how much Alec Baldwin, wants to be a father, wants the girl in his life.
Right. It would be very easy for Alec Baldwin to go, do the Ronnie B rule, see when you're 18.
Right.
And just take off and go about his life.
Right.
He's trying to keep this little girl in his life. Not as a friend, not trying to have a relationship with, but by saying, I'm your father.
But we've talked about how Kim Basinger is a nut. And how do we know it's not her taking the girl's cell phone away? Her taking it, turning it off. And the little girl is getting called pig over it when it's obviously a problem between the two parents.
You're looking too far into this. This little girl, Alec Baldwin is not talking to a stranger. He's talking to his daughter. So apparently this isn't the first time this has happened. He's using his parenting tools. They may not be the ones that you personally agree with, but it does not feel to me like this is a madman.
You know what's going to kill him, too? Hearing this over and over and over again is going to vilify him. People are going to get sick of hearing it, and they're going to blame him.
Well, first of all, you leave a certain percentage of the country, which is probably 30 to 40 already, say, I don't like Alec Baldwin now. Just because I've heard him yell, and I'm the sensitive type of person that yelling scares me. You know? Yeah. Well, when you're an actor, you're trying to get 100%. You're trying to get everybody to like your product. If, let's say, 25% go, no matter what movies he does, I will never like him again. Because it's happened with people, like Woody Allen has never had the career when certain people decided, I don't like your personal life. And there's other actors that have had the same thing happen.
I just hope that Alec Baldwin doesn't, seek anger management or anything like that.
He might have to see his kid.
I want him to go out on a podium and say, fuck anyone in the media who's telling me how to parent my child. That's what I want him to do.
I can't believe that I'm going to agree with you with that.
And to Ireland...
And not just in
Baldwin.
the media, anybody.
Right.
The fact that we should sit around and Fez should have a theory about, was it the YA for a shit? That's none of our fucking business. This is one of the things I try to point out on this show. What fucking people are doing is not our business. If they put out a product, when you were saying you didn't like her in that movie, right? That's your business. I don't like the way she raises her kids. That's not your business.
Yeah.
Suddenly, it's none of our fucking business, but we feel the right that we can comment on it like it is their work. You know?
America's gone insane.
We've pussified ourselves to where we honestly want two versions of women. You know?
Yeah.
We basically already have lesbian marriages in this country because the men are without penises now. It's just ridiculous. Let's go over to Chris. Chris, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddies, what's going on? Alec Baldwin's definitely being the parent in the situation, and that's why you guys are right. He's definitely being the concerned one. I think that Kim Basinger's problem, I have no idea really, but she's trying to be buddy-buddy with the daughter. I'm sure that's it, trying to be a best friend instead of being a mom.
You know, I don't know how it is, but I don't know everything that goes on between those people. But I do know we've all seen our fathers in that fucking position. It just wasn't on TV. Jimmy, you're on Fez.
What's up, buddies?
Yeah.
Yelling wasn't a big deal for me. I mean, my dad yelled at me all the time, and I just tuned it out by the time I was like 10. But what scared me was when he would just, in a soft voice, or like a regular voice, say, "Get the fuck out of my sight." With that menacing face, you know what I mean? Like, the yelling, it's no big deal. It's just when they talk normally.
That's true.
I mean, he's been dead. My dad's been dead for like 5 years. I still recall that, and I still get chills. Like, that was the scariest thing ever.
Yeah, I remember one time coming home a couple days before I was going off to college.
Yeah.
And I was really drunk. And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And my dad just went up to me. Usually he would scream or something like that.
Yeah.
And he just went up to me and said, "If you fuck this college thing up, I will kill you."
Right.
Really quiet like that. And it actually like sobered me up in 2 seconds. Unfortunately, I did go on to fuck that college thing up.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it did scare me.
I remember, and my father would be a serious guy with us too, and he could fucking stop you with a look. But the one time, and this literally fucking broke my heart when he said to me, I'm in like 9th grade, I'm giving my mom some shit about something, I get fucking, this terrible kid, fucking whacked out on something or other, right?
Yeah.
So I'm yelling back at her. He comes out in the other room. He fucking walks up to me and goes, "You're talking to my wife like that?" And all of a sudden, like, it wasn't like I was in the family anymore, but I was just some stranger giving his wife shit. And it was like my first is fucking man-to-man. And it really, fucking all things aside, it really fucking hurt my feelings. Because he was a serious fucking guy, and he did deserve respect.
Wow.
And his wife deserved my respect.
Mm-hmm. That is rough.
It's not rough. It's fucking legitimate teaching. It's fucking legitimately going, here's where you fucking put yourself without a long conversation and without us being equals. And the reality of it is we're really not equals to this day. He's still my father. That's still my mother. You know, we fight to this day. We have disagreements to this day. But they're still the parents. You know, I was reading this thing about, I went back and reread Man Without a Country after Vonnegut passed away. And there was something that was very, very sad to me. And he said in this that, talking about modern America, that a parent, a mother and a father and some kids is a poor excuse for a family. You know what I mean? It's just way too small. And it's where we've gotten now, where basically, because you move away from that long extended family, you don't have that big 30, 40 people all showing up, all being together as a family like when we were younger, you know. My kids basically grew up with their relatives far away and never had that same kind of relationship with relatives that I had. But to get back to that, there would be people that would be standing in, keeping an eye on the kids, and keeping an eye on the old man if it looked like he was drinking too much or maybe shouldn't be around the family. That we did used to be a lot more tribal than we are now.
Giant support system all around you.
Right. Where now, look here, where we're all ready to judge this family because there's not a support system to gather around and go, this is none of your fucking business. Get the fuck away from the Baldwins. We're the fucking Baldwins. We'll kick your ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For some reason, we all act judgmental with each other now because we are not families, you know?
It's like we're living in the 1950s or something all over again. I mean, the way, how judgmental we are and how much we think that we live in that Leave It to Beaver situation when we're not like that at all.
Right. We sit and lie. That's a very good point. And this is one of the things that we do when we judge people for their lifestyles or whoever we think is cheating and don't have the balls in the fucking sunlight to say what our fucking freak flag is. You're like, well, he left his, he's the one that was out gallivanting around, acting like people never need to get their net off.
Right.
Acting like no one ever needs strange. So we constantly make the same fucking mistakes because the rest of us are a jury full of liars. We fucking lie as we judge other people because we act like their behavior differs from ours so much. And that's going back to the point about Alec Baldwin. Do you think he wishes he could take back where his anger was? I'm going to guess yes.
I would say yes.
But do any of us have not reached that fucking point before?
All of us have.
Right. So who are we to judge? Or who are we to act like this is shocking? It isn't fucking shocking. It's basically normal behavior.
I know I've left some phone messages that I wish I could take back.
Yeah.
And these things happen,
Yeah.
And, there's kind of outward and inward behavior or public and private. Like,
right.
There's some stuff that's just kept in the family. And I think that point you made about big families versus the small nuclear family now. The big families had their own cops. They were self-maintaining. They were self-regulating. Now you got a little group of people, heaven forbid there's some problem because it's just got a couple people to bounce off of. It gets vicious fast because that's the way people are now. They compete and they're harsh.
Well, when you read about some of the ancient people, some of the tribes at different places, and it basically comes from that it takes a village.
Oh, yeah, Hillary Clinton?
Well, it's funny that you would say Hillary Clinton because that's not Hillary Clinton's line. That's a very, very old line. And basically, in these villages, the parents would not be the ones who would maintain discipline over their own children. The village was so close and so dependent upon each other that at certain ages, the men would come and take the boy away from the women. And the women would cry and they would moan and they would try to pull the boy back and the boy would be crying. But the whole thing was literally planned. Almost like a passion play of sorts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where he would be so frightened to leave, they would take him out and put him through the test of man where he would learn to hunt. It was almost like he was going to and the reason why they would do that whole thing is that he left a boy, but he would return a man.
It's a ritual.
Different it was a ritual. And the thing there was, that we don't have now is you know when you cross into manhood. You know when it's time to start acting like a man. And the other thing was, it's not just a family. Everybody that would be in that tribe is interdependent upon each other so that they would all be keeping eyes out for each other. And it wasn't a matter of, you know, the kid is out doing something wrong so we'll get arrested like we do. Basically, if he got caught by his neighbors, is the same as being caught by his family. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the neighbors looked at that kid as family. Everybody was family together.
Yeah.
Now we're really a bunch of strangers.
Well, because we're paranoid, too, and we don't, I don't think we really participate in, like, the neighborhood, society anymore. We're all about, it's our house or it's our apartment.
Right.
I mean, and we squabble, we fight. I mean, I know I don't talk to anyone in my building, my apartment building. We're all just little...
And I think the suburbs is even more distant than the city.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm much more closer with neighbors here and know people in my neighborhood. But when I was living in Fairfax, Virginia, outside of D.C., my neighbors might as well have been strangers. We'd occasionally waved to each other, but that was it. We just shared that yard border.
Yeah, I mean, I remember as a little kid, my block, all the houses and the grown-ups seemed like they all talked to each other.
Yeah.
I went back to my house my parents' house in Jersey a couple of weekends ago, and that feeling is not the same at all. No one on the block talks to each other.
Well, people moved now.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the people moved, and the new people, they don't have the same thing.
But when most of us get a house now, we don't even think this is mine forever, the way our parents did. We're like, I'm going to try to hold this 5-6 years, maybe make a little money, and then move on and follow my career and do the next big thing. And there's pluses and minuses to both. You know, I mean, people do have more options. Mm-hmm. But with everything that you get, you do give something up as well.
Yeah, when I was growing up, I was friends of my father's, the kids of my father's friends. It was almost like a generational thing where they all came to New York together. They raised their families. Everyone bought the house and had it for 20 years or until they died, essentially. And you couldn't even get away with anything because, like, if you were doing something, someone would walk by and goes, "No, you want me to tell your father about this now, do you?" I mean, that whole type of deal where everyone kind of looked out after one.
The weird thing, too, is, like, people bringing up, like, about, my parents hit me or whatever. I'd get a whack from my parents or my grandparents or my aunts and uncles. My aunts and uncles had no fucking problem at all smacking me in the ass for getting out of line, and it never came up. I mean, it really, if you were getting yelled at by your aunt and uncle, it was like the same as being yelled at your parents.
Secondary parents.
Yeah.
That's all it was, absolutely.
And I used to crash at their house like I wouldn't even ask to stay over. I would just show up with my aunts and uncles, or if they went on vacation, I went with them. You know what I mean? Like, I could get a couple summer vacations out of the deal. And it never even dawned on me, hey, I have to have enough food. I'd just be over there at dinner. But, my kids, they have aunts and uncles that love them that much, but, they don't have the same opportunities to see them. It's kind of sad when you think about it.
We're like serial nomads now, like you stay someplace a little while, and the job rules your life. Your family doesn't rule your life.
Right.
It's opportunity. You chase
It is opportunity. But the weird thing about nomads is they used to travel together, where we travel separately. And I noticed, like, my brother's kids don't live near him now. They're older. They've, since they grew up with, hey, you go and do what you want. So now my family is so spread out. Well, except for my sister's family, who still pretty much all lives with her, no matter what.
Wow.
But pretty much, most of my family is going in different ways.
So you think it's better to move away out of the hometown or to stick around there? Like, better for personal growth?
Well, we just discussed the whole thing. What do you define personal growth as?
Well, I mean, if you're going... I mean, can you grow as a person if you stick around your hometown, your family, or do you have to move away? Do you have to go out on your own to discover who you are?
Wasn't that kind of the point of college? Like, for people who go to college, you have an experience outside of your home.
And that's what the military was for, too.
Yeah.
That you would go and put in these, for the poor kids, you would go in the military, you would put in something. College is kind of somewhat changed, though, because transportation's so much easier that the kids are back and forth a lot.
Yeah.
And they're friends from home. Everybody is connected through the internet now, but are you really connected in the same way? Like, when you bring up personal growth, I don't know exactly what you mean by that term. Everyone's going to grow, but you'll grow in different directions. And we kind of talked about whatever you do, you give up something on the other side.
Right.
If you decide to stay on the family business, like those guys we had in here the other day, they're fourth generation fishermen.
They're Hanson brothers.
Now, would you think any kid should grow up going, no, you're not going to be an artist, you're not going to be a lawyer, you're going to be a fisherman?
Right.
That hurts, of course, personal growth. At the same time, there's something beautiful about being fourth generation, the same business, and working side by side with your own brother, splitting money in your adult lives. That there is something absolutely concrete and perfect about that as well.
Yeah, I know my grandparents had like a laundry business, and I always wondered why someone didn't just take that over from them. Did
you ever ask?
No. I mean, my grandparents were already gone by the time, but, I mean, I guess I could ask my parents.
Why don't you try that? Why don't you go back and see? Because a lot of times I didn't want to be in the laundry business. I, grew up around that. And, people, you got to remember that you have a choice to what you want to do in your life is only about 100 years old. In the entire history of humankind, why did Jesus become a carpenter?
Joseph was.
That's the way everybody was. You had a trade, and then you taught that trade to your children, whatever it happened to be.
It's really amazing when you think about it.
Yeah.
I think both my parents sort of wanted to do something entertainment or this or that, but they just didn't have the opportunity. I'm not saying that that's what I'm doing,
but in a way, were you, because that's what they exposed you to?
Yeah.
I've thought about that with my kids too, where they got to see things that I didn't because they saw the things that I liked, just like I saw the things that my dad liked. You know what I mean? So that gets into your head.
It's really weird because my mom would play me old radio shows all the time.
Right, and this is great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love that Jack Benny, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, the 8-year-old listen to Jack Benny. I'm an 8-year-old in Jersey. But no, Ed, I fucking loved it and fell in love with that shit.
Yeah.
My dad's the same way. A very frustrated performer, who never went into anything performance-wise.
Well, my daughter plays violin and is an art magnet in school. Mm-hmm. I'm the one who raised her. I'm an artist and a musician. She's literally replacing me in the world.
Now, did you set out to do that, or did that just kind of happen through osmosis?
I think she saw it. I mean, she used to literally sit in my guitar case while I would play the guitar and watch me. And we got to the point where if I was doing a painting, I'd just give her a brush. Right. And I'd be like, whatever you want to do, just go ahead and do it. And whatever she did to the painting, if it was a painting of my face and she put a big smudge over one of the eyes, that was cool because that was her part of the painting.
Uh-huh.
And to me, that was that kind of sacred bond, the thing you're talking about 4 generations of people. To watch that happen is, for me, like a miraculous thing. For her to contribute to my art and to know that she cares about that,
right?
Even if she doesn't go into it, to know that that's inside of her is like a precious thing.
And I think and exactly all we want to do with the kids, we hope to do, is to give them the best side of us. That hopefully they'll get the good parts and not the bad parts. And when you're an addict, it kind of makes you nervous around your kids because you don't want to see them meet that devil. You know what I mean? So you're trying to think you got to know something. Think you need to know this, because in the way that gene carries along, so do so many others. So many others that we do not even know. And what's really weird for me was with my son, he was never raised around my brother that much. He probably got to see my brother, once a year most of the time throughout his life. And he would do shit that would freak me out. Ways that he would look, ways he would brush his hair back, ways he would say stuff that reminded me of my brother so much. And me and my brother are not very similar. Then my brother would say the same thing to me. He goes, it fucking kills me. He goes, this kid is so you, I want to kill him. It's almost like our sons picked up things from each other.
No, you mean so his son?
Yeah.
Was like you?
Yeah, and at least in his mind.
That's
and like my
weird.
brother would say, he fucking says things like you. He's got your wise ass mouth. He's always got something to say. And my son would do things that would freak me out.
Wow.
Reminding me of my brother. Little tiny things,
Yeah.
that were in his personality that were almost impossible for anybody else to say.
You wouldn't be able to teach him or anything. Yeah. If you're only around with them for once a year.
No.
So that's so weird.
Yeah.
But it's kind of role-playing, like the other half, the other brother is replaced by the child.
Yeah, I wondered about that, too. I wonder if we were projecting some of that on them. But, I mean, there's just ways that he looks, or it's very, very odd. Again, I don't know how much free choice we have. You know what I mean? You feel like you're making choices, but I don't know how much of it is just in the stew.
Wow.
That's just the ingredients you got, man. Ron and Fez Show, 866 Ron Zero Fez, 866 Ron Zero Fez. Here's our buddy Michael from Art of the Topless. How are you, Michael?
Good. How you doing, buddies?
Hey, pal.
When I was in high school, I played in punk bands, and I was the youngest guy in the band, and everyone else was like over 18, and my parents were really nervous about me playing in bars because my dad was a professional musician in the 70s, and he had to get out of it due to just it being too much of a crazy scene and raising a family, even though he played 7 nights a week, made a really good living. So it wasn't until I was 18 that my mom knew I had a level head, wasn't a drug addict, where she felt comfortable with me pursuing that career, playing in clubs, and they're totally supportive of me wanting to be an actor and a drummer, which kind of kept me in New York, because when I was a kid, I always thought, when I'm 18, I'm getting the fuck out of town. I'm getting away from everybody. But there's no better place for me to be than New York, so I can't say how much, I think people should or shouldn't get away from their families. I mean, if I grew up in Oklahoma and wanted to do this, I'd end up in New York or California. I just happened to have grown up in New York, so I just kind of stayed put close to my parents.
Yeah. I was the same way, too, when I was a kid. I could not wait, not just to leave my family. I wanted out of that town. I just wanted to go start over. Why? I don't know. Why I had that desire, because looking back on it, nothing traumatic. The town wasn't holding me back. It just felt I needed to take that fucking jacket off. And I still have kind of done that a few times in my adult life, where I'm really ready to close that chapter and move on to the next joint. And the weird thing about me is I have a real don't look back, don't go back, no fucking reunions, just fuck it. Just keep going. Doesn't mean I don't love it. I love it with all my heart, but you got to keep moving. Michael, now with your kid, would you want him to get involved with music, or you're like too weird?
You know what? The first people I jammed with were my dad and his old buddies, his old army buddies and stuff. So I would hope that my kid would want to play an instrument, because I think it's a great way to grow creatively. But as far as being in a band, I mean, I know, like even today, being in the bands I'm in now, I know what the scene is like, but I would try to let my kid know what they're in store for and try to support them, but also like just look for the telltale signs of any abuse, which, like I said, being in a band, I see all kinds of shit.
Yeah. All right, thanks, man. Talk you later, Michael.
All right,
Michael.
later.
Peace, buddy. Yeah, it is weird, too, because you would think, I want my kid to be just like me, but if you have walked any kind of path, you're like, Jesus Christ, I hope he doesn't have to go through that shit.
No, I don't want my kid to be anything
you,
like me.
You want your kid to be completely different.
Quite and starting with the hair.
Yeah. But we talked about this before with you and Earl acting like, well, my son's going to play center field.
Well, I do want that.
Yeah.
I want my kid to play sports very badly.
He will play
But
very
I
badly.
understand what
he
you-
will play very badly if you're teaching him.
No, but I do know what you mean. I mean, like...
Are you, Casey and John, ready to start having children yet?
John's her friend, who's currently on Pal Talk with her.
No, not even on Pal Talk, in your apartment with her.
Yeah, I know, in the apartment there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure I can trust him.
I know you can, because he was just showing his his penis.
Okay. That behavior would be curbed. On
Why?
Well, it's Party Friday.
Party guy!
Party guy!
Hey, party guy! Hey, party guy, why don't you do a shot now?
Yeah! We got some vodka in the back. We got
You want to do one now?
No.
Oh, you pussy!
Save it for tonight?
Yeah.
Or 2 shots tonight then, party guy.
Just one.
2 shots of Jaeger.
Just one.
Party guy!
Party guy! Party guy! Party guy!
You gotta do
Party guy! Party guy!
Just
Party
the one.
Party guy!
Just the one. Just a little bit.
Come on, don't be like that, party guy.
No, it's gotta be a double.
You do 2 shots or we hold you down and make you do 8.
A pint. It's got to drink a straight pint.
You want to drink a pint?
No. No.
I'll do one if he does one.
They have the Kettle One in there. I don't know why that's in the producer's booth, but it is in there.
But yeah,
Is that from the other day?
Yeah, that's from Sig Hansen.
Sig Hansen needed a drink.
Give me a vodka and Coke and we'll be in good shape. I'm like, I'll do whatever you fucking tell me, you real man.
It was so cute because he's like, I saw that right before. He's like, can I get you anything? Yeah, vodka and Coke. Like, we're not a bar. I meant like a water or a soda. So they ran out and gave him a vodka and Coke.
Yeah.
And this bro's just like this. Jesus.
Wait until 2 o'clock at least. Or 3 o'clock.
Well, yeah, they are still in Seattle time.
Yeah.
Northwest time.
Yeah. But, party guy should drink some of Sig Hansen's vodka.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be more manly like Sig.
And start the party.
Ron and Fez show. We are doing the party tonight at 10 o'clock, I guess, right?
10 o'clock, VIP Club in Manhattan.
It's going to be the best ever. Oh, I want to get things bought for me, like beers and shots. I want to drink so bad.
Give me things.
Now, did you work out the funny money? We can give away $1,000 in titty dances. Is that it?
Yeah, the money covers dances.
All right, so we'll be giving out $1,000.
Wow.
In lap dances. And what are they? $20 a piece?
$20 a piece. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we give somebody $20, we get them a free lap dance.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
Well, these broads are going to be dancing for free all night, like fucking animals.
You have a lap dance, they get to grind on you a little bit.
Do they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to wear sweatpants? Do that old trick?
No.
Smart idea.
I'm going to wear
Pop it up through some gym shorts. Just pop the head out there. See if she likes it.
Well...
Any of you guys ever really fall for a topless dancer before?
Oh, sure.
I mean, like, to go back and that's my chick. And,
I had one in a place called Centerfolds in New Jersey. Her name was Tabitha. I got a lap dance for her. I was really intoxicated, and she called me like a little Irish angel.
Yeah.
And for some reason, while doing the lap dance, I was like, oh, wow, I really love this stripper. Yeah. And I would always go back, and she was only the one who would get my money, Tabitha. I still remember her to this day.
I have a lot of.
Okay, I just heard the story.
I have a lot of burlesque queens who are my
burlesque queens.
my MySpace friends because I was doing some shows in these roadshow burlesque things, and there's this woman named Miss Malika Millions who writes me all the time, and all I have to do is just look at pictures of her, and I want to give her money.
Sure. Earl, I know you didn't, right?
No, not at. I mean, well, yeah. Who am I kidding?
Where at?
Over at was it Privilege down on 23rd?
Because I know you used to hang out there. I saw the pictures online.
No, those extremely incriminating photos.
Did you have a girl that was just your girl, though?
Autumn.
Yeah. Did you ever date her outside?
Yeah.
You never date yours?
No, I tried to. She wouldn't take me.
Her name is Autumn, and did he fall for her?
Not Ottoman, it's Ottoman.
No, Autumn. Did he fall?
Oh, I thought you said Ottoman.
Fall, Autumn.
I thought you were doing the Dick Van Dyke joke.
It was a terrible pun. Fall
hey,
and Autumn.
Why don't we do this? Oh, by the way, Casey.
No.
Says
my fiance.
Naked, totally nude.
Fuck Tabitha.
Fuck Tabitha. Well, yeah, fuck her. I mean, fuck her now, absolutely.
Both of you? Both of you would fuck her? Have you ever talked to Casey if she ever wants to do a menage?
No, I haven't. But that conversation hasn't been brought up yet.
Why don't you try it?
I'm not sure. I mean, she is my fiance.
I always say this. One of the nice things is when you're having sex. Don't you wish your girl was here? Show me how you lick it. You do this thing up while you're bagging. Show me how to lick it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do that. I'm a little too shy.
I don't think you're very manipulative. That's your problem.
Yeah, I know. I got to work on that.
Yeah.
You got to be cheesier. Learn to be cheesier.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's take a break here.